Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, guys.
Hello, agents, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight V650 stream. I am your host, Kim, and as always, I'm very happy to be here with you. Now, today we are doing a slightly different stream. It will be much shorter than you're used to, so just be aware of that.
Okay.
If you have thoughts on that, please let us know in the comments. We always love hearing your feedback. Now, as for this update, it's pretty awesome because it's Symbiote Invasion.
Okay.
So the symbiotes are a very interesting part of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And how they affect their hosts, i.e. characters that we know, like Eddie Brock, like a few others that we will get into in this stream, is very interesting to follow and to see how they work together as a hive mind and separate, and how they work with their hosts is always an interesting relationship, to say the least. So with that said, we have two new characters. The first is a symbiote character, and that is Scream, and I can't wait for you to see how she looks.
Yeah.
Second one is something the fans, i.e. you, have been asking for a long time.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman is now in Marvel Future Fight.
True.
Jessica Drew is here, and she has so many cool abilities. I can't wait to go over them all. We also have new uniforms. There is one for Venom.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've been saying this, but the way this uniform looks is so incredible.
Okay.
It is detailed. It is scary.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Kim's bringing the energy.
Additional characters. We're going to surprise you. To come. We also have for you a new world boss in game. I'm not going to say who it is yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to put out that this is the Symbiote Invasion update and let you work from there.
Okay.
All right. And once again, if you didn't see off the top, there will be rewards in this stream.
Yeah.
But they will be through survey. So we will release
Kevin Pro, thanks for the sub. Ian White, thanks for the 33 months. Appreciate the support. Dad Epic Oreo with the 39 months.
Be sure to enter your
over
player
3 years.
ID.
Thank you so much, bro.
You can copy that easily from your game, and then we'll know where to
Tiernath,
send the
thanks for
rewards.
29 months.
They will go to you. So please be ready for that at the end of the stream. And once again, this stream will be shorter, so wait, it will come sooner than you might think. All right, let's check out
short stream.
This quick video, and then I'm going to get Cage in here.
Okay, video right away. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Spider Carnage. The spider, the like 6-armed guy. Oh, shit. The 6th-armed spider. Oh, oh, Spider-Gwen. Venomized Spider-Gwen. The dragon.
All right, we're back, and Cage is here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Happy to be back. Always fun to see some familiar faces.
Yes, of course. But we have some new faces to see today, and those are the new characters. Let's get into it.
Wow.
All right. So the first character we're introducing is a new member of the Symbiote family. Kim, what can you tell us about Scream?
All right. Well, Scream is... 3 different people have been Scream at different times. This version, however, is Andy Benton, for you comic fans out there. She has a very interesting look. She...
wow.
Without spoiling too much, she's kind of in the same vein as you might find Venom and Carnage.
Gwenom,
There's
Silk,
a little bit of corruption
Spider-Woman
going on
Awakened.
there.
All
I just
3.
think you need to see how she looks because it's amazing.
Right?
All right, so I'm excited too, and we're sure you fans are too. So let's go ahead and just jump straight to it.
Let's jump straight to it. Let's go.
So just by her entrance alone, you can see she's already ready to cause some damage.
Okay.
So
she's
let's
fast.
start with the first skill. This is the Screeching attack, which you'll see is a pretty fast attack that causes her to group her enemies around her together and then cause some bleed.
I love the drama of her movement and the colors all blending together.
Yeah,
It's chaotic, and I think that fits her just right.
It's perfect. So similar to Medusa, Scream is actually able to weaponize her hair.
Nice.
And the name of her second skill, which is the Trichokinetic Whip. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Trichokinesis meaning the ability to manipulate one's hair.
Hey, look at Cage not making a mistake on any of the words.
Them face each other one day.
Look at Cage. He's grown so much.
Anyways, this skill causes a brief stun in addition to bleeding.
Nice.
Very cool.
Love you, Cage.
So next up is the Screaming Sphere. So this attack will actually slow down enemies in their tracks. After curling up into a ball, which you can see here, she ends up spreading her tendrils across the target's feet, which will lower the enemy's defenses and their speed stats, making them more vulnerable for when she jumps into the air and on top of them into a massive symbiotic ball of death.
Cool.
Fun.
That's not a phrase I ever thought I'd hear you say, but here we are.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like the animation. It's new,
So here's
something
a skill
new.
one here people may actually enjoy. So after buffing her offensive stats, Scream will use her weaponized hair to make herself into a continuously spinning horrific cyclone.
Oh my gosh.
As the hair blade spin.
That is like the ultimate headbanging move right there.
Yeah, there's no like iframes
Just all around, everywhere.
or immunity or invincibility. I think they're hiding that
So
for
this
the
concluding skill on
APK.
the list is the Symbiote Pierce. Here the symbiote lets out a scream, of course, goes with the name, granting herself invincibility as her symbiotic tendrils strike out everything within her proximity.
Whoa, that's a huge AoE.
Before forcing everyone out and leaving them stunned.
Wow.
This is so chaotic. I really like it, but it's whoa.
This is just so much fun in all these symbiotic characters.
That's gonna screw up your phone, bro. That looks
Fun
sick.
characters,
So much.
on everything.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks pretty sick.
I like it. I like a chaotic character.
Damn.
And that would be Scream.
Big effects, big
Some
hair,
of the
big
developers
effects.
also gave us their list. They gave us a tiny little bit of information in addition to a recommended skill combo. For Scream, the developers recommend gathering enemies with skill 5 and then linking the other skills in order of 4, 3, and 2.
Okay.
On a separate note, they also say that you can actually cancel skill 3 when activating it. So the recommended skill combination that the developers recommend is skills 5, 4, 3, and 2.
All right.
You can
That'll be
cancel
easy for me to
3.
remember.
Nice.
Yep, and that is Scream. I hope you look forward to it.
Nice.
Very good.
Combat
She's
characters that can
interesting.
cancel.
I'm intrigued, but let's move on to our second new character,
Cage looks upset.
Spider-Woman.
That's right.
Hey.
Now, finally, after a long wait, a highly requested superhero,
Ooh.
Venom blasts her way into Marvel Future
Ooh,
Fight.
she thick.
Thanks to the team, we are delighted to welcome Spider-Woman.
She
to Marvel
thick.
Future Fight.
Yeah, so Jessica Drew.
Absolutely
She's
stacked.
finally here. We've been waiting for you a long time, Spider-Woman. She is much more than just a female version of Spider-Man. She is her entirely different character, different skill sets, different history.
It's waifu time.
And I can't wait to go over her.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm excited too. That said, let's hop to it. All right, entering the fray with her
Blast.
iconic glide and Venom blast, you can see Jessica
Blast.
is ready for a fight.
Blast.
I love how graceful that land was.
Blast.
Also, players will already notice that Jessica Drew is actually a blast character. So with that said, let's start.
Okay.
She's blast.
Skill 1 is the Spotty Sense Kick, where Jessica delivers a quick zap with her iconic Venom blast, followed by a swift stunning kick.
Interesting.
A flip kick.
Next skill on the list is the Bioelectric Roll. Jessica dives past her opponents and then zaps them again from behind.
Okay.
Very cool.
That has shock
Using
damage.
her electricity powers, which shows she is a very different Spider-Verse character.
Yeah.
For the Pheromone Taunt, Spider-Woman makes use of her pheromones to not only charm her prey, but decrease their lightning resistance as well, providing a tactical advantage with the use of her skills. You can also see that her skill increases her stats as well.
I love
Ooh.
an attack that has little heart shapes in it.
A little bit of charm there for you.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks
Spider-Woman's
good.
Radial Spider Blast bolsters her defense stats before further weakening her opponent's lightning resistance with a larger Venom Blast.
Super
There you go,
armor
more
and
Venom Blast
immunity.
upon Venom Blast, so players will definitely have fun with that.
Wow.
We got Venom, we got lightning, we got little heart shapes. You can't stop her.
No one can.
Wow, that
No
looks
one can.
nice. That looks nice.
Her fifth but not final skill is the Arachne Rush. After strengthening her offensive stats, she dashes about, striking multiple enemies in the area, decreasing their defenses while zapping them, all before delivering a final larger shockwave. We're definitely sure our
She's
agents
the
are going to have fun with
Flash.
this one as well.
It's Barry
I love
Allen.
a cinematic move.
It's Barry
So I did
Allen.
mention that she has more than 5 skills. The Spider-Verse fans will definitely enjoy this awakening skill. After activating the Arachne Dive Bomb, Spider-Woman calls upon her spider friends, and after their spider sense detects an incoming attack, they swiftly dodge it, causing enemies in the area to be struck instead.
Oh.
Any survivors of the attack are then webbed up by Silk and Gwen, lowering their defenses, and then finished off by Jessica's blast.
Ooh.
So in addition to Spider-Woman, as you can tell, both Spider-Gwen and Silk will be given awakening skills.
Triple
So, guys,
awakening.
Look forward to that as well.
Ooh.
I am. I love that Silk and Gwen are here.
But is Silk getting a uniform?
You know, if you're a Symbiote fan, you're a Spider-Verse fan, plenty of stuff to look forward to.
Is Silk getting a uniform? Is it going to be like an
Next up, we have the
Elsa?
developers' helpful hints. So the developers recommend using the electric resistance reduction debuff on skill 3.
Silk is the
and
next
attack buff on
Elsa.
skill 5 for a maximized damage input. So the recommended skill combinations is skills 3, 5, and 4.
Very good. All right, Cage. Thank you for that.
And that does it for the new characters.
All right, everyone. We've got Scream and Spider-Woman. Please let us know who's your favorite so far. Let us know in
Spider-Woman.
those comments.
Spider-Woman,
'cause
Spider-Woman,
I'd like to hear
Spider-Woman,
it.
Spider-Woman,
All right,
Spider-Woman.
Cage. You know what else I'd like to hear about?
Spider-Woman.
Uniforms.
Uniforms? All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, uniforms. You got it.
Tell us.
Let's get into it.
So before we get to Venom, we do have a new, different character who's going to be given a new uniform as part of the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And that is actually Spider-Gwen, who will be
Yes!
given her Gwenum uniform.
Woo!
Kim will
Yes,
talk about the Gwenum
Wow.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. I am very
Oh, no, please do.
enthusiastic about Gwenum because I read this series, and it's the Spider-Gwen universe is very different from what you might
Wow.
consider to be the standard canon. There isn't a standard canon, but in this, Gwen has taken on the
She's
mantle
mega
of Spider-Woman, but we'll
nice.
call her Spider-Gwen because
She's
Spider-Woman
mega
is in
nice.
this update. It's very, very different.
Wow, she's so nice.
And
Crazy universe.
Wow,
yes,
she looks
but
so nice.
Gwen and the symbiote have bonded, and
Wow.
Gwen is at a very vulnerable time in her life, and maybe she's not as strong-willed as she might normally be. And you know what the symbiote does is it helps you, well, it bonds with you as a host,
Oh,
and then
it bonds.
you kind of want to live out your deepest and darkest
the deepest,
wishes. And
the deepest
you
wishes.
know, they could be very violent, and they could be
For sure.
evil.
They
but
could be.
that's part of the conundrum that Gwen has to face.
What that
So
milk
players can
do.
definitely look forward to that. And also, I noticed in the model itself, you'll actually see she's holding a phone. Do you know anything about that?
I do, but I don't have 10 minutes to tell you how that's going to work. It does bridge into another awesome crossover, though.
Damn.
Okay, so we'll save that for the fans who want to go to the
Wait,
comics.
Null is not
With that said,
playable?
let's go ahead and just jump straight to
They
Gwen
said there's
herself.
only 2 characters.
Okay, so with this uniform, Gwen has 5 new skills.
Wow, 5 new
First
skills.
is the web swing slash. This is a basic fast slashing attack that deals web damage.
Nice.
and
There's
just
no
revs
such thing
up
as
your-
web damage, but okay.
Well, and then we also see her swinging around.
No,
and
guys, come on.
depending on
Null,
your personal
Null
views
is
on
definitely
this,
going to be
this
playable. Come
horrifying
on.
/ awesome symbiote tongue coming out
Null,
of Gwen's
Null is
mouth,
definitely going to be
flailing
playable.
around,
It's flailing about.
threatening us all.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
that
no.
does it again.
Null
Pretty
has to
basic
be
attack.
playable.
Next one's a little bit more cool. This is the aerial cartwheel. The aerial cartwheel skill, as you can see, Gwen just dances about around foes while dealing a projectile attack.
Cool, you can cancel
I
that.
love how dance focused her movements
Nice,
are.
nice, nice.
Next up is a pretty cool one. This is the symbiotic embrace. Here, Gwen actually draws from the
Accumulation.
strength of her symbiote to increase and improve her attack and accumulate true damage.
Accumulate.
It's definitely a helpful buff that will be implemented with her other skills.
Nice.
Told you, she's giving into the symbiote.
I have
Nice.
a symbiote I draw from strength
That's
too.
that's a really
During
cool
her
buff
spider
animation.
domination, not only does Gwen gain frenzy to buff herself, but also her
Whoa.
symbiotic allies as
Look
well.
at that
I love the
stuff on
way
the ground.
that you can see this void forming.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense with how the symbiotes work as sort of a
Yo.
hive and being able to
That looks
communicate and help each
really
other
nice.
lightning fast like that.
Yeah, just that dark aura and symbiotic. Again, everything about this is
they say
visually,
support buff?
visually stunning and great.
She has a symbiote
It
passive?
really gets you into what's intriguing about the symbiotes.
I missed
how
that,
they're
I missed
stronger
that.
together.
Her fifth, but not final skill, is the Web of Horror, which is just a great name in itself. Here she gets a 50% attack buff for her next attack. It's a pretty sick looking skill.
Very cool.
Whoa.
Like that flip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, just to see all the different the
That's
symbiotes, this
fucking
trend- it's at the top of the screen, but just seeing how it all meshes around, it's great. It looks great.
Whoa,
Yeah, I like how it
dude.
combines with her color scheme too.
So as we mentioned before, in addition to Spider-Woman, Gwen will also be given an awakening skill. This skill is called the Raging Ghost Spider. Let's take a look. It's essentially the same skill as Spider-Woman. However, if you play as Gwen or Silk, after Spider-Woman ends the attack, she'll tap out with a nice friendly high five.
Ah,
Right. So as far as the dev recommendations, the devs say that the last attack of all her skills will actually continue to attack even if they're combined
They
with
clap.
other skills that are in use. So
That's
therefore, it is
sick.
recommended that you use skill 5 for the buff, and then combine it with skill 4. For their recommended developer combination, they recommend use skill 5,
Clap,
cancel it,
baby.
and then use skills 4, 2,
Yeah.
1.
All right, very good.
All right, and that does it for Spider-Gwen. Now we're going to move on to, I'm sure, what fans have been waiting for, and that is Venom.
Venom!
Venom fans have something to be excited about this update, as he not only has the new uniform, but a little something more.
Hey, let's go!
Later. Of course, those of you who have seen the teaser probably already know what that is.
Venom!
But Kim, what can you tell us about Eddie Brock's new look?
Well, this comes from War of Realms, which is by a favorite
Eddie.
writer of mine, Donny Cates.
No, it's not.
It has a very different take on Venom. I think we just need to, we got to look at him. It's stunning.
It's
the first
okay,
time I
it's
saw this.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
he definitely has. It's definitely one of the most unique looks of all his uniforms. Not just the zombie one. The zombie one was one of my personal favorites. But
Zombie
I
was
think
good,
this
yeah.
one is really intriguing. This is one that I feel I should have.
Oh no, for sure. Like just on the side note, when I was testing some of this out, I'm definitely going to be purchasing this uniform. Just a personal bit for me. There's a lot of skills in here that are just visually like amazing. Again, we're gonna
his claws look
hype it up too much.
sick though. Hey,
So with this uniform,
sorry,
Venom has,
420
of course,
Gaming.
5 new
Thanks
skills.
for the sub.
The
Gives up. And
first skill
Splunky.
is the
Thanks
axe
to 13
slice.
months.
So which is pretty dope for a first attack.
Okay.
So here, after knocking enemies back with his axe, he uses his symbiote to draw them back in to deliver a final hit with the axe. That
Okay.
reaches a larger radius. You can see
Okay.
enemies are left stunned by that final bit. I mean, but just look with that first attack alone, that's pretty dope.
That looks sick.
You know, start big, middle big, and big. Good strategy.
Sure.
So
yeah.
another pretty awesome attack. Here Venom lets out a roar that causes pieces of himself to launch out and then hunt nearby enemies. Now enemies that are caught in range of his shout will be
Sick.
installed with fear and run away.
All defense down.
And his infection, if it reaches them, decreases their defense.
Nice.
This
Weekend
skill is
legend. Thanks
called
for
the
the sub.
symbiote infection.
Nice. Nice.
Oof.
I mean, let's look at that. Roars, people run away, little shark-like things come run at you, and if they catch you, lowers your defenses. So
He is just scary in all aspects.
the third skill is pretty okay. This is the Norn axe slice. It's simple but devastating.
Holy
axe spins around and slices and dices enemies that are in range.
Really?
Nothing too special with that attack, but I mean, there's
Yo,
plenty other
that's
attacks
sick!
to look forward to. This skill will definitely be a favorite for many.
Yeah.
For the symbiote web, Venom leaps the air and then lands to create a massive symbiotic web.
Ugh.
The target he lands on will be given silence, while those that are caught in the web will have their stats decrease until the web actually explodes. And that's not even the best part. You'll notice that these little black blobs around Venom,
The healing!
you can actually run around and collect them to gain HP.
Oh, the
Okay,
fifth
so
skill.
something that disturbs me the most about the symbiotes
He's got healing.
is their mouths. So when he opens his mouth like that, it's so scary. And then, I mean, like I mentioned before, the symbiotes, they operate as a hive. When they work better together, they're
He
stronger
still has the
together.
healing.
They know more. They're more powerful.
Yo, the fifth skill is so sick.
So yeah, I think this is the perfect
Yo,
uniform
the little
for this
symbiotes
month,
have
the
like
scariest
heads.
time of the year.
They have heads. They're like.
I'm a little scared of him.
They have heads.
Most people are.
Yeah.
I'm probably in that category that's both afraid and just like in awe of just everything about.
This is so sick.
Venom. And again, this uniform is definitely it's going to be the top fave.
Mhm.
So the next skill is the White Thorn Explosion. So with this skill, Venom brings in enemies around him and then
Wow.
snares them, making them unable to escape, all while increasing his attack
Is it
power,
reflect?
chain damage, his defenses, and recovering HP. And then it lets loose a massive
Is
explosion.
it reflect or accumulation?
Yeah, it just keeps getting better. And of course, now we have what everyone's been waiting for. Venom now has Tier 3.
Tier 3.
Yeah.
For
You
those of
guessed
you-
it, everyone.
Yep. The Blaze has been waiting for a long time. Yeah, like especially me when I first started this game. Venom now has
Let's
a Tier 3, so
go.
something I'll be excited for. Anyway, let's go ahead and just take a look. So here, let's just watch the skill first. Yeah, so this is a fun attack. It's called the Vicious Hunt. So it silences and paralyzes his foes. Additionally, stats that apply to Venom are accumulate damage, increase in penetration rate, and also additional attack buffs to his overall, like again, his offensive and attack stats.
Okay, he turns into a
And
dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
And again, it's just a dinosaur that comes out of nowhere. Everyone loves dinosaurs. What's
Okay.
even better is a symbiotic dinosaur.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. What's the most terrifying creature you can think of? A dinosaur, but also a symbiote? Okay, put it in.
It works.
Yeah.
So as for the developers recommend using the accumulate damage stats gained from
pretty
each skill
sick.
5 and then combine them with the other skills. So, and as far as the
Venosaurus?
recommendation combo, they recommend skills 4, 5, and then 3.
Very good. Thank you, Cage. So that's not really all that's going on. I mean, that's all that's coming in the main update, but there's some more details to come, right?
Yeah.
That's right, Kim. Similar to previous updates, some characters will be given at least one character will be given a new uniform. So starting with the first, which will be Miles Morales. His new uniform will be available for purchase at a later date.
That's Miles?
And also Silk, who will not be given a new uniform. She will be given an awakening skill later on, a further update as well.
All right, very good. So stick around, look for those.
What?
I have another task for you, but now it's harder. What is your favorite thing you've seen so far? And yes, I am including the uniforms. Please let us know in the comments. All right, Cage. I think there's a little more you've got to tell me about.
That's right.
Wow.
In one of the latest teasers, we do have just a tiny bit of a additional update, and that has to do with World Boss.
Uh-huh.
So a new and challenging addition has been added to this game mode, as Null, the god of the symbiotes, has actually arrived, providing a new level of difficulty not yet seen or compared to, or can be compared with, to other world bosses.
No, because Null is so scary.
Whoa, what is that?
Well, you think there's a planet of symbiotes, but it's not. It's a bunch of symbiotes kind of just hiving around Null in the middle, as he can control anything, any symbiote anywhere
this
in
looks
the universe.
so good.
And he's a lot.
Wow.
He's a very strong foe. So
Oh,
good luck to you when you see Null.
Yeah, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. For
Wow.
starters, his difficulty is set to Legend. There's only currently one difficulty at the moment. And this mode can only be accessed by characters who have reached tier 3 or awakened status.
Wow.
So that's all the details we have for you right now.
Wow.
Look forward to more information over time, such as in the patch notes, but we hope you all will look forward to it, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comments.
Wow.
Yes, stick around. And I want to see if there's anyone who can meet this challenge, because it's a lot. It's a lot.
We had some of our team members actually try this, such as Noah and Justin, and even they had difficulty with it. So that will be encouraged to see what our players can do.
All right, everyone,
Wow.
that about does it for us this week. As I mentioned, this is a bit of a shorter update for you, and I hope you've enjoyed all of the new improvements that we've talked
Wow.
about today, including new characters, Spider-Woman and Scream, new uniforms that we have for Venom and Gwenom, or Spider-Gwen to become Gwenom technically, and then we have some more to come, including Miles Morales and an awakening for Silk, on top of Null coming
No.
to the world boss.
No, will be
And
playable, guys. Come on.
Cage, thank you for being here to guide us through it.
Of course. Again, this is definitely one of the crazier updates. Again, when I first started this game, Venom was one of the first characters I tried to acquire, and seeing having an update alone based on the symbiotes and seeing characters such as Spider-Woman, Scream, and like just Venom in general. It's great to have. We look forward
Sick.
to it, and we definitely
Carnage is
can
definitely going to
expect
get something.
more to come.
Definitely.
So keep an eye out for the patch notes. And yeah, I mean, we're kind of, it's going to be a great update. I can easily keep going on how great it's going to be.
Okay.
We look
Same,
forward to
same,
it.
same.
Okay.
It's an amazing world to draw off of, and it's really fun that it's coming to the game now. And thank you for joining us, agents. We enjoyed talking about all of this with you, and I hope you enjoy everything that's to come.
Yep.
Until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. So a couple of things missing, right? Carnage is nowhere to be found, and Null sounds like he may not be playable, which is, potentially not good if that's the case, right? So yeah, then I mean they said it was gonna be a shorter stream. It was definitely a shorter stream, right? It was definitely a way shorter stream than we're used to. Way shorter. So it seems like they're just very busy and they don't have time to do as much for the stream. So, you know, we sort of knew that going into it. They obviously had to cut stuff out. So I think it's not, you know, I think it's better to not assume that they're not going to have stuff in the game just because we didn't see it, right? Like, we didn't see a lot of stuff in the Damnation update that we ended up getting, right? I'm really surprised with Miles Morales. Yeah, I'm so surprised with Miles that I'm pretty sure, like, if Miles is getting something and Spider-Gwen, how could Carnage not get something? Right?